guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, welcome in. I hope everybody's doing well. Okay, if you were drawn in by the title, there may be something here for you in the messages. Okay, energies are fluid, guys. All right, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, if you're new here, welcome in. Welcome in. If I didn't say that, if you're new, welcome to the channel, Real Talk. I'm feeling happy, and I'm glad I do. I hope I can rub off on you. Okay? Collective. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. We're going to see what possible energies need to be released for the collective. Alright? Let's see what we got for the collective here. Y'all know I already be pre-shuffling before I come on here. Okay? Because I try not to let the videos go too long, but if it happens, whatever, right? Because we do have to give the messages, whatever they are. So collective, we have all blockages, internal and external, that prevents me from experiencing a healthy love life. Okay? I'm sure everybody would love to experience a healthy love life. I don't know nobody who wouldn't, unless you just don't want love. And hey, that might resonate with you, and it may not. Only take it if it's for you. If it's not for you, just leave it. But everybody wants love. Everybody needs love. The world needs more love too. All blockages, internal and external, that prevents me from experiencing a healthy love life are destroyed in the spirit and in flesh. You write that down, collective. Okay? If you want to screenshot it, let's hold it there for a second for whoever may want to screenshot it. All right. If not, that's fine. No shade to anyone. Everybody is not spiritual. Everybody don't believe in burning and releasing. That's fine if it's not for you. All right. All self-doubt and self-sabotaging behavior patterns are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would burn it. Set your intentions to release any self-sabotaging behavior patterns. Okay? All right. So that's possible that needs to be released here. Self-doubt, self-sabotaging, any type of behavior like that, that would be a blockage that would have to be released. Okay, for whoever that may be for. Past, present, future, energy. All right, guys. Past, present, future, energy. Energy is fluid. Time is fluid. All right. It's often said, time is just an illusion. Okay? So I want to take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Do not try to make any of this message fit. If you cannot relate to it, if it doesn't make sense to you, just leave it. Alright? That means it's not for you at this time. Let's see. What do we have for the collective here? What y'all wishing for out there, collective? What y'all wishing for out there? Let's see what y'all have. You have the Hermit, Justice, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and Judgment. Okay? Somebody needs to see the truth, remember the truth, don't forget the truth, but also don't forget to forgive, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. And I was feeling like this earlier. Someone may not be interested in a situation anymore because you're just more connected with yourself. And according to this spread, you're minding your business, right? You're working on some type of project. It doesn't have to be a project. It could be personally that you're working on yourself, or you are working on a craft of yours. Something to do with work. Okay? Something that keeps you balanced. Okay? Something that I feel is fulfilling for you. Whatever this is, you're really good at it. and becoming even better at it than you used to be. Because this is not something that you're just, working on as an ordinary type of deal. This is to where you're not only working on a craft, but you're also working on yourself. Whoever this is resonating for, you're not interested in anything or anyone that is not, I feel, honest or truthful. Okay? Okay, yeah. If you're not dealing with individuals that can bring forth honesty and truth to you, be direct with you, then you would more than likely cancel those individuals out. You're not going to want to deal with that kind of energy. There's something you're definitely dealing with, or you dealt with, that you're doing away with. Okay? Be careful of an energy of feeling stuck or trapped, or you could be mentally feeling like you're uncertain about something to do with the separation, okay? But there's truth that you need to see that will actually cause you to free yourself from whatever this is concerning your mindset. The Eight of Swords is a mindset, but it's also somewhat of an illusion, because this is something you can free yourself from. But before you can become free of it, you have to see the truth in it. Okay? And someone here needs to know that they deserve to be free. You deserve your freedom. Something about freedom here. You deserve your freedom. There's possible misjudgment going on. We're gonna see. Okay? But there's definitely separation. I just feel like you've taken some time to sit with yourself with this Hermit card being here. Okay, you could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. You could just have it in your chart. But I feel like you have taken some time to work on yourself. Okay, you've also taken time to, some of you could have ended up getting a better paying job, or a different type of job, different career path, something like that. You may be trying to see if it's a good fit for you. But this past energy is just telling me that you're working on yourself. A lot of going within, with the Hermit being here and the Eight of Pentacles. This is working, some of you, it could be spiritual gifts as well. And you could be realizing you have these spiritual gifts. And you found out whatever that spiritual gift is, you found out that it actually fits you. Okay? And it's something that you could start to actually make money from. For whoever that's resonating with, the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is going within. This is seeing something from a different perspective as well. Like you're seeing something differently, or noticing something different with whatever you're working on. Even if it's a project, even if it's within the workplace, or if it's spiritual, either way, okay, it's like you're perfecting it, or you've learned to do that already. But this is working on self too. This is working on yourself. There's justice, there's an energy of justice here, okay, to where you're not, it's like, that whatever you may have ended, that it was for you to do so. But yeah, this is just a straight up ending when it comes to this Ten of Swords. Whatever ended, it ended because it needed to. Yeah, okay. And it was for it, yeah, like it was your justice for it to end. Some of you may have ended a career path and choosing another path, okay? But it was for you to leave that place. It was your justice. It balanced you out to leave that place. It puts you in alignment with something totally different, something better. And like I said, for some of y'all, this is spiritual, okay? But this can also be, as far as career path, this could also be, because you have the Two of Wands coming out, that's choosing a different path. Some of y'all have chosen to go deeper into some spiritual craft of yours. With the Hermit and the Two of Wands, definitely deciding to take a certain path of life. Some of you even could be starting a spiritual journey as well, and learning some kind of spiritual gift you may have, and you're perfecting that. Okay? Yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So you got clarity. Okay, there's a lot of clarity with the Hermit being there, and then the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of clarity that you may also have received in Hermit mode. Okay, spending more time by yourself, working on this craft, or even being honest with yourself, knowing that you needed to start this. It's something that you're working on it and perfecting it, or you've started it. It's something new. This is spiritual though. For some of you, this would be also a career path, a career change. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Yeah, the wheel is turning. The wheel it's like a new chapter for you here. Yeah. Some of you, if you're dealing with any court issues, it definitely will go in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune being here. Like I said, you could definitely be going through some type of separation, or you just knowing that you need to continue to focus on what you're doing to, I feel, avoid dealing with someone who could potentially cause a Three of Swords, okay? You have the Five of Cups coming out, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Tower. Ace of Pentacles as well. So it's like a fair judgment for you to, I feel, there's a second chance at something here. Some of you, I don't feel like it has to do with the relationship. Oh, it does. Okay, so someone, maybe you, I wouldn't say you collective want a second chance. It's possible you could want a second chance with someone. But I feel like someone may be in some kind of regret. Okay? Somebody's in some kind of regret here. Yeah. I feel like because someone also see you as a missed opportunity, like they missed an opportunity with you. Yeah. And you could definitely need to protect yourself at this time, but I mean spiritually. You need to protect yourself from someone that may not want a situation to end with you, so they may give you a hard time behind that if they don't want something to end. But you definitely may be dealing with someone too who didn't agree with the direction you chose to take, or a path you chose to take, or a job you chose to take. Okay? But with the Two of Wands here, you've definitely made a decision to take a whole nother path. Someone definitely could be watching you too. Or they're just wondering what you're up to. Someone may be wondering, what are you up to? If you're keeping things to yourself with the High Priestess here, you may have found out something far as whatever you're working on. You may have found out something that caused you to go into this Two of Wands energy to choose that different path. with the Hermit being here, this is something you may have went within to decide, or you just worked in secret on whatever this was or is, okay? High Priestess, there's something shocking that you may have found out, like I said, that may have caused you to go in a different direction. I feel like you have separated yourself from, it could just be a person that you've separated yourself from. And you may have even left a job and you had to separate from someone concerning work, and you no longer work at that job. That person is yet speaking on your name. If you separated from them and they're possibly someone you used to date or deal with, that person could actually be watching you here with the Page of Swords, and they could also be a little gossipy and running their mouth about things that could possibly not be true, okay? But that person this same person would end up in regret if that's the case. There could have been, like I said, also betrayal on a job, concerning work, concerning a promotion. Maybe you didn't get that promotion and you were supposed to, okay? Yeah, somebody separated from a job as well. And you knew this is something you needed to do. It's something you may have found out. Even if it is concerning love here, because the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, I feel like the universe is offering you something a whole lot better than what you dealt with in the past concerning work or money or promotion or even people that may have caused conflict when it came to the workplace. Even if this is love and you're dealing with someone concerning any court issues, I just feel like the universe is going to uh, just reward you here. Judgment, you know. It's like you get a second chance to do something different, choose a different path, which will bring forth a lot of opportunities and resources with the Ace of Pentacles here. But whatever the judgment was that you could have called, maybe a spiritual team called judgment on a situation or a person or a group of people, it was a fair judgment. And some people, you know, they may want to be back in your energy. They may want to, I feel like, reconnect with you because I feel like you've disconnected from people with the Three of Swords energy and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you had a strong determination and the will to separate yourself, be it whoever it may be, workplace, love, lover, it doesn't matter. But some truth definitely came out, and you could have been determined to get some truth or gather some information that was helpful to you. Concerning any work or court case or whatever, it was very valuable to you with the Ace of Swords and Justice being here. But see, it whatever you went through with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords, whatever you suffered, it didn't end well, of course. And it left you all, you know, energetically unbalanced and things like that, but it's still going to work in your favor right here. It's still going to work in your favor. Whatever it is that you may have feel like you were cheated out of or betrayed behind, people gossiping, maybe they spoke ill on your name, maybe they lied on you about something concerning the workplace. And I feel like a lot of you are going to end up doing like a craft. It's like you're not only being rewarded here in the tangible world, but you'll be rewarded spiritually too, because whatever gifts you might find out you have collective, these gifts are going to bring about a lot of abundance for you with the Ace of Pentacles being here and Judgment. And you may have had a lot of people too misjudging you as well, and they all feel like it's a missed opportunity. You may have cut out, I feel like you've cut people off. You've disconnected from a lot of people here in the 3D is how I feel. And it's like reward for you allowing yourself to focus with the Eight of Pentacles. You allowed yourself to focus. You were not interested in anything that wasn't truthful or didn't align with you here. With the Four of Cups, you weren't interested in any naysaying. You weren't interested in anybody's negative energies. You weren't interested. You were just interested in being determined to move forward. And some of you could literally be moving, okay? Something that you may have found out about. Some of you are learning something new. I did say that, Page of Pentacles. Some of you are learning something new and finding out that you have some kind of spiritual gifts. With the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, that's going within. That's soul searching, okay? That's spiritual knowledge, spiritual intervention as well. It's learning. Some of you are learning you have spiritual gifts. If you're earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you could, there's people in regret. Definitely. It's something you're doing that's new. And it's going to bring a lot of abundance to you. Yeah, like you have a lot of like action. You have a lot of fire. That's why I say you're determined with the Nine of Wands, and then you have the Knight of Wands energy. This is like being fired up, very ambitious, but very, I feel very optimistic as well about what it is you're doing, where you're going, what you're also creating. I feel like you're creating something for yourself that's going to bring a lot of abundance to you. People may have felt like they one-upped you some kind of way or gotten over on you some kind of way, but that's their karma. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, or a Scorpio or a Cancer. You could be dealing with a water sign who is in regret, who feels abandoned by you or left out by you some kind of a way. Because you have been investing in yourself. This person may be watching you for as your level up, for as what it is you do. If you are creating something online, or if you have anything that you present, any product or any creations that you may have, I feel like this person, they may be watching your every move. It doesn't even have to be social media. This could be someone who knows where you work, where you lived. If you separated yourself from this person and they were someone you worked with or had a love relationship with, or some kind of, some kind of relationship here. This is somebody you're cutting off, or you've already cut them off. Okay? This is someone who wanted you to continue to invest in them or with them some kind of way. There's a lot of pentacles here. Okay? Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. So this has a lot to do with finances, money. So someone here, you could have been in some position in the past where this person was trying to use you financially or get you to invest in them financially without the intention of giving you money back, but trying to use you. And now they feeling like they've lost out with you. They're feeling lost without you as well. You've separated yourself. And you've opened up, I feel, a whole nother door for yourself with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you've opened up a whole nother door here. And there's a lot of conflict behind this. Somebody that likes to argue. Water sign that likes to argue and cause conflict, and also possibly cause illusions. Okay? But I feel like this is not somebody you're with anymore. You're not with this person anymore. That's how I feel. You're separated from this person. And they may even try to come back into your energy and bring more conflict, but what they're gonna be surprised to know is that you're not having it. You're gonna more than likely end up blocking this person out, or some kind of way creating boundaries with this person. Somebody here is definitely Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to be an earth sign watching, but you could definitely have earth in your chart. You could definitely be a fire sign as well, because I feel like regardless of whatever you've been through, collective, you are definitely determined to keep pushing. And you're not allowing anyone to stop you, is how I feel. Some of you are learning something new about the workplace or career. Others of you, you're learning something new about your spirituality. And whatever you're learning, this is going to be something that you can set up for yourself and create for yourself that will be long term, right? Like legacy type of long term. And so you're going to be working with other people. The Three of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be working with like-minded people who are going to have the same vision as you have, who want the same things as you want, or you're just going to be working with trustworthy people who are going to be loyal in a workplace. If you ended up on a different career path, or you've taken another job in another facility with another company because of whatever betrayal concerning work, these people may have thought that you weren't going to come up, but they thought wrong. And I feel like that's what judgment is about. These people may have lost you at some kind of a law firm. You could be a lawyer somewhere as well. They could have lost you as a great lawyer at a law firm as well. And this judgment is yet in your favor to have these new beginnings, for as this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and it could have been a job that to where they wanted to keep you underpaid while they overworked you, keeping you stuck there, not wanting to let you elevate, not wanting to let you progress or grow or whatever. So I feel like that's an energy that plays here too. Someone here may have come from a toxic workspace to where they just didn't want to see you grow. Okay, so you'll be working with people who they won't hold back a promotion from you. If they see that you're good at what you do, they will treat you fairly. Justice, Ace of Swords. They will treat you fairly. They will give you what you're worth. They will pay you accordingly. They will treat you fairly, okay? Six of Pentacles energy is here too, where you'll be treated fairly, right? So there's somebody here you could have been even doing business with, collective, whether it was family or a lover or a friend. And that person is somebody that may have been taking from you financially, or lying about needing money, or trying to use you for money. This is somebody who no longer has their finances in check. They feel left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. This person is in conflict with themselves as well as other people. Five of Wands. And they may be shocked to know that you're not going to give them any more finances. You're not going to sponsor them or support them financially or any of that. That may be a wake-up call for this person as well. They do feel a lot of regret, especially if they tried to use you, collective. They definitely see you as a missed opportunity. If they tried to use you, if they tried to get over on you, whatever they tried to do, hey, it's their karma. Because I feel like you've allowed yourself to open up a whole new chapter with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's your turn to receive. Let's just say that. Okay? And if this has anything to do with the courts, it's just that it goes in your favor. Judgment in your favor. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Justice. Balancing things out. Okay? Some of you, like I said, if this has to do with money, and someone may have taken money from you, or they owed you money, maybe you had to take someone to court. Take it how it resonates. Maybe you got betrayed. It was just on a job or something like that. Okay? And it's your justice to end up taking another job somewhere else where they will pay you your worth. Okay? Or you'll just be, treated fairly. Now, when it comes to when it comes to investing, that's another reason why the high priestess is showing up here. Do not invest in anyone, which I feel like you won't have a problem with that. But you got this Five of Wands here, the high priestess, and the Tower. So people may be shocked to realize that whatever it is financially that you're working on for yourself, they don't get to come with you. Okay? But you know who these people are. High priestess, you know who these people are. You also know about this water sign here. Somebody's dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that caused this Three of Swords energy. They'll be the ones stuck in their ways while you get to start over or you get this new chapter. But they're not gonna let you go without all the conflict, okay? But you already know how to handle this with the high priestess being here. Whatever shocking information you may have found out about this person, maybe they weren't being honest about some stuff. Who knows? But you have the Four of Cups at the bottom, the Two of Cups, that's Six of Cups right there. This could definitely be someone that you felt like you could trust, or maybe soulmate energy is here. The Lovers is here as well. Someone that may have overindulged, okay, when it came to finances or greed behind money some kind of way. But collective, you're moving on. Six of Swords, okay? And I feel like this person want to stop you from moving on. That's how I feel. Or they're just trying to come back around because they feel regret for either losing out with you or not treating you fairly or all of the above. But you've definitely you chose a whole nother route from this person. And they feel, whatever they wanted to make you feel that caused this Three of Swords and this Ten of Swords energy, they're the ones feeling it now. Five of Pentacles. They're feeling that. Okay? And you're not stuck. Maybe that's what they wanted to keep you stuck, but you're not. You're moving on. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, you're definitely moving on. Okay? Whoever this is resonating with. Some of you, you're just coming into your own spiritually. And some of you are not working for anyone anymore. You're doing your own work. The Eight of Pentacles with the Hermit, you're doing your own spiritual work. This is the new path. Spiritual. That's the new path. You're moving away from conflict, and you're moving away from anybody that causes any conflict. It doesn't matter. Family, friends, co-workers, ex-friends, lovers, it doesn't matter who it is, you're moving away from them. You know what you need to do at this time with the Three of Wands. I feel like if you haven't already, you're planning. If you haven't already. Okay? New love could definitely be coming in. You could be choosing between jobs. You could be choosing between crafts. Whatever that is, it's going to make you feel a lot of, I feel, fulfillment. You're going to feel very fulfilled with whatever it is you're creating for yourself. And yeah, some of y'all are coming away from a job. Like, you're not going to be working for anyone. You're going to be focusing more on your craft. Okay? And the universe could be definitely trying to reward you. So be careful with this four. I was going to say Four of Swords. So you've definitely done, I feel like, the healing that has set you free from this situation. But the Four of Cups, be careful of, use your spirit of discernment. The High Priestess is here, okay? And the Hermit is here as well, okay? And this is two spiritual cards here, two spiritual energies. So use your discernment when it comes to being in rejection mode. Pay attention to synchronicities. Pay attention to any confirmations when it comes to your spirituality. To know which direction to move in, what to accept, what not to accept. But be careful of, like being in resistance when it comes to receiving. Okay, stay open to receiving, and I feel like you are. Just stay open to it. Even when it comes to love, with the Nine of Wands here, you have a lot of things that you've had to overcome, and you've had to use a lot of determination to overcome. So it's like you're not interested in anything that's false, anything or anyone that's disloyal. You're not interested in it. any job, any career, any friendship, any relationship that's disloyal or not honest or true for you, or doesn't align with you, you're not interested in it. Now, when it comes to that, you're right on point. But be careful of the universe or spirit trying to offer when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles and you receiving, and you don't want to miss that. Okay? Even if it's you being creative and creating things for yourself spiritually, you want to be in connection and in tune with that as well, and not miss anything when it comes to that. So that means maybe some meditation, right? Spiritual work, right? Continue it. When you go into your spiritual path, for whoever this is resonating with, some of you are taking a spiritual path. You're not doing this working for others anymore. So whoever is into the spirituality and you're taking a spiritual path, if that's the case, you're going to always need to do spiritual work. And I mean, like I presented earlier, when it comes to the Declare and Decree deck, this is spiritual work, burning and releasing. What are you releasing? Things, people, places, situations, connections that just, it doesn't align with me anymore. So I need to release that. Okay? And even feelings of the past, I need to release that as well. You can listen to frequencies, healing frequencies, frequencies of motivation, frequencies of high vibration, right? Frequencies of healing. You can listen to those frequencies. Trust me, when it comes to your subconscious, it helps. Okay, collective? So you're definitely moving away, Six of Swords. I feel like you're moving away from whatever that it just doesn't align with you anymore. And of course, no conflict. Okay? And if there is any type of authority figure that has to get involved with this, I just feel like whatever happens when it comes to any authority figure or any courts, or like I say, anything to do with the justice system, that energy there, that goes into your favor with the Wheel of Fortune being here. And it's because of what you've been through. Okay? Some of you could definitely be, like I said, leaving a job, but also leaving a person behind. A job behind, leaving a person behind. It could be both. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Because I just feel the Three of Wands energy, that's seeing your ships come in elsewhere. With the Knight of Wands energy, like I said, you could be a fire sign, you could be an earth sign. But with the Knight of Wands energy, you're definitely taking action in a whole nother direction. Some people could even be shocked at the fact that whatever direction you're taking is spiritual. Some people could be shocked about that as well. And you may even be shocking yourself with what you're choosing to do, decisions you're choosing to make. A lot of it is you receiving downloads as well from on high. Okay, you will receive downloads. You will receive downloads that will give you a change of mind. It'll change your mindset. Tower. Spiritual intervention. Where you'll see something differently to where, okay, I was going to do it this way, but I think I should do it this way. Okay, yeah, that will work better. Wow, I'm glad I thought about that. And it's like wow moments. You have moments of aha moments. You have a lot of tower moments. It's just like having a lot of different awakenings at one time, or at different times where you think of something new, you think of something that you didn't think of before, or you think of a different way of doing something that you didn't think of before. And it's a aha moment. Oh, okay, that's how I need to do that. Okay, this is the way I should go by doing that. Okay, I need to do this first. Okay, well, this makes sense depending on your path, collective, okay? So it'll be different for everyone. But when it comes to being in hermit mode, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to choosing a spiritual path, some of you could be chosen, or considered to be a chosen one. Maybe you consider yourself to be that. Doesn't have to be. Okay, some of you could be star seeds. Some of you could be indigo children, okay? It's different things happening when it comes to spirituality, and it's different things that you will be shown and introduced to, and you will come into the knowledge of on your own from spirit on high. We're talking about spirit of light, the divine light. We're talking about the Most High Mother and Father. We're talking about spirituality from on high, from the divine. You will notice that Your mindset will change. You will think differently. You will be more open to spirituality, and you'll start receiving different things, different ways of thinking. You'll receive different ideas, different ways of presenting things. If you have products, or if you have any type of spirituality that you could be working on, any type of spiritual gift that you may be made aware of, that you have or come into knowing about, you will be led and guided to carry that out. Okay? And it's very real. You will be led and guided on how to carry that out. So, collective, I hope that this brought some kind of clarity for you for whatever you're working on. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. But people are feeling in very much a lot of conflict behind whatever decisions you're making, how you're moving. It will be best to move in silence, I must say. There's a lot of energy of royalty here. There's a lot of energy of abundance here. There's a lot of energy of going with the flow and being open to receive. Okay, so take that how it resonates for you, collective. And I just hope that we remember that when it comes to healing, there will always be things that will come up energetically and spiritually as well that will need to be looked at, acknowledged, and healed. Okay, especially when you choose a spiritual path. Spiritual path is not easy. Okay, for whoever this is resonating with, do not, I repeat, if you don't hear anything else I mentioned concerning this message, when it comes to your spirituality and you finally choose, because this is what's opening up a new chapter for you, collective, with the Wheel of Fortune and judgment, rejuvenation, healing from the inside out. This is what spirit will do for you. This is what the universe will do for you. This is how your subconscious will change. You will not give up on your spiritual path. Do not, because that's what this is, Nine of Swords, this Nine of Wands is about. If you're worried about something, spirit will have your back. All you have to do is ask for direction. Ask for spiritual wisdom and knowledge. Your determination is what has gotten you this far. So do not give up on your spirituality. Someone here has chosen their spiritual path. Do not give up on your spiritual path before you reach what's in store for you. Don't give up. If you can help it, don't give up. The spiritual path, and a lot of people don't realize this, the spiritual path is the hardest path. Spiritual path. It's the hardest. It's very difficult to maintain spirituality at times because of all the noise that's going on outside of you in the world. But you are greatly rewarded when it comes to the universe and your higher self, Most High Mother and Father, your spiritual team. You will be rewarded if you stay the path. If you continue on and ask for the wisdom and the knowledge to be guided. Ask for the spiritual wisdom and knowledge for discernment, so you can be able to pay attention, so you can see and allow yourself to see. It's a very much adventurous path. I feel like it's very adventurous. That's what that Knight of Wands is about. Adventure, action, making it happen, right? Fire, willpower, strength, right? Pushing it, right? But also living in your truth. Ace of Swords, right? So this is not easy when it comes to spirituality, and someone has chosen that here. But if you stay the course and you continue to push forward, do not give up, there are great rewards. Oh yeah, you think it's rewarding working a nice paying job and making $140,000 a year and it's all good. You ain't seen nothing till you're rewarded from on high. Because that's a reward that don't stop. It continues to give. It continues to replenish. It continues to uplift. It continues to expand. It continues to bring in the abundance. It continues to flow. It's like a never ending of living waters. You're right. It's like a overflow, an eternal flow of living waters when you receive rewards from on high. That is a recognition you could never get from man. That is a source of abundance. It's plentiful that you would never receive from man. Now you could receive it through the hands of man, but man won't reward you like that. So for whoever is resonating with, guys, keep moving. Don't give up. Okay. Take care.